It's a pleasure to welcome Gary Lyon.
Hey, Hutto, tonight should be a really special game.
Well, the big game here tonight will be between Gold Coast and Carlton. Carlton are coming down the race. They look ready and rearing, and the crowd are right behind them. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
We know the scoring capabilities of both teams, so it's all about the defence of both sides. If this turns into a shootout, it becomes about which team holds up better defensively.
Gold Coast looking ready as they enter the ground. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. Round 13. Would fancy themselves a chance on the road. Can't wait for this one to begin, and I think the crowd would agree too. They are on the edge of their seats. And here we go. It's Gold Coast taking on Carlton. Murphy wins it back. He's got the football now. Goes with the kick. Martin with the opportunity in front of goal. Silvani marks it. 25 metres out. Shapes to open up the angle. That kick was pure.
Yes, Hutto.
Silvani delivers with his first goal. Look at them celebrate that effort. The first goal of the day for the Blues.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
We resume hostilities. Won it down. Fighting hard was McGovern. Gets the handball away. Takes possession. Now we've got a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
Murphy takes the mark. Keeps moving. Lucky to be on the receiving end of that decision. Puts boot to ball. Bowes wins the foot race. Clean pick up by Ferson. He might kick a goal.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Less than considering the options on the kick in. Doherty marks uncontested. Spears the ball. Day missed an opportunity to mark. Walsh gets the ball. Turns on the gas. He lays off the pass. Ineffective handball. Miles receives the ball. With quick hands, he gets his hands on the footy. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Martin finds his man on the move. Has a runner alongside him. Sends it home. Betts enjoying that goal. That's 2 in a row for the Blues. 11 points the difference. We're back in the middle to resume play. Slapped away. Opportunity for Murphy. Putting his skills on display. Intercepted. Picks it up. Murphy got him high there. Moved on by Fiorini. Gets around the pressure. Simpson knew what was coming. I'll have it. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Pitner clears the contest. The bounce made it tough. Takes on the space. Finds it in motion. Martin moves it by hand. bets. Fires it up to the square. Misses everything with that kick. He's put it out on the full. Sinks the slipper into it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Chose to kick it. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Ballard with quick hands. Thompson just gets it onto the boot. The ball spills to Greenwood. Avoids the tackler. Gets it away. Just gets it onto the boot. It's a foot race to get this one. Ainsworth picks up the loose ball. Able to release the kick. Dug out the loose ball. Simpson unsure of the next move. Marks all alone. Chooses to play on. Doherty uses it by foot. McGovern couldn't keep his hands on it. Wiedering grabbed it clean. Plowman is streaming past and gets the footy. Found space for an easy mark. Dishes it off. Pitnet links with a teammate who can run. Casbolt will be upset with that. Releases the handball. Cripps going for number one. Carlton finds a way to get that one through. He's enjoying that goal. Now they lead by 16. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Is in his possession. He gains possession. Anderson gets on the end of that handball. Marks that ball uncontested. 40 metres from home. Greenwood with a pretty easy kick.
Leave it on.
He heads for home. Gold Coast fans getting excited about that one. Pretty happy with that one. The Suns trailing by less than 2 goals.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back with another centre bounce. Thrashes it. He wins possession. Off hands from Greenwood. And we'll get a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now. Carlton got behind in the clearances, but are set up well enough defensively that it hasn't made a big impact.
Got the hands free.
He did really well there.
The game is back underway. One down. He's got the footy in his hands.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
McGovern, Campbell's out in front. They can link up now. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Martin delivers with a straight drop pass. Gets his first. They get around him after that effort. Carlton with the ascendancy over Gold Coast, leading 24-14.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
About to resume play. Guides it down. Gets past the tackle. He has the ball. Brody dug out the loose ball. That one hits the woodwork. Gold Coast now only trail by 9. Ready to bring it back into play. Finds a target. Stepped off his line. Works it from the back half. McGovern got under it.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Pretty lucky to get that free. Ball gets cut off. Sexton just took way too long. Wiedering choosing to play on. Manages to get out the handball. The tackle misses completely. Kerno did well to win that ball.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Getting in the way was Brody. No issues with that drop punt. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Look at him. He really...
A great bit of play that resulted in that.
We're back in motion. Pitnet won it down. Collected the ball well. Finds his man. Manages to get a hand to it. Ballard with a penetrating handball. With the ball now.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
We'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Gaz.
Carlton have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Plenty of goals in the first quarter in what looks to be an exciting contest. Ball off hands. Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
Carlton are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Thanks, Gary. Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Witt with the punch. Scoops up the ball. Couldn't complete the mark. Works it across the ground. Things not looking good for Witts. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Giving it off was Murphy. Punches the kick. Weller couldn't hang on to the ball. Just releases the ball. Alice just put it on the boot. Wiedering drops the mark. Handball's out into space. Nunes just gets a boot to it. Cleanly picked up. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Casbob unfortunately lets them down there. Just a few points the difference. Thompson with the kicking duties.
On.
Looks to move it by foot. Fiorini gets on the end of this. Slams it on the boot. A chance to gather the ball. Can already tell that's not too good. He looks injured. Greenwood looking unlikely to take any further part in the game. Bowes running off for a break. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Witt kicks hurriedly. Spent that one before he earned it. Keeps it moving. Has a man running for him. Big moment to get the lead with this kick. They are within a kick, deciding where to go with the kick in. Gets into a good position to take that. Doherty puts it on the boot. Walsh with a short hand pass. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Has it now. He's got the football now. Hacking it out of there. An easy grab for Brodie. With a driving kick. McGovern picks it up. What a brilliant tackle.
A great defensive effort.
He takes the mark. Miles with a chance if he can keep his cool. Nails the goal. His teammates rush over. They're in the lead now.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume hostilities. Witt won the hit out. Pitnet brings it out of the pack. Hanley takes it well. Miles looking a bit sluggish out there. Marking in space was Fiorini. Hands that ball to the opposition. Handball's under pressure. At full stride, receives the handball. Handball finds Petrevski-Seaton. Finds this one all by himself. Gibbons drives the kick. Ends up marking uncontested. "50 metres out. They'll snatch the lead if this goes through. Drop punt finds its way home from Betts. That's 2 now. Finding his feet in front of goals.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Umpire ready to resume play. Thumped by Pitnet. Sexton comes away with the ball. Quickly onto the boot. It's a turnover. The umpire calls for it. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Lennon was taken. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. The distance might be just beyond him. Move it on. He gives it a ride. Brodie marks in a bit of space. Should be easy for them to put this through. Move it on. He's put that one through. He's excited about that one. They've hit.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Carlton have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Murphy doesn't make the tackle. Rushes with the kick. Ainsworth wins the ball in the air. Moves it quickly. Manufactures the handball. Chips it towards half forward. Ballard doesn't take the mark. They could take the lead here. Takes a simple grab. A chance to steal the lead right here. Celebrating hard. Carlton goes back in front.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Gold Coast can't getting their hands to the ball in the contest. The modern game is all about winning the hard ball, and they're not doing that today.
The world closed in on him.
Showing some really good pressure there.
He gives chase to the footy. Releases by hand. King, hurried kick, takes the mark all by himself. Almost directly in front here. Move it on. Huge opportunity to grab the lead. That ball comes off the post. The Suns. Simpson weighing up the options now. Anderson releases by hand. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Brodie sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. Smiles all round. Gold Coast get on top again.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Carlton have struggled to get the ball forward.
We're back in the middle now. Swats it. Walsh gets on the end of this. Wants to keep it moving. Has a runner alongside him. Finds a way around the tackler. Pitnet dishes it off. Quick hands, and they could be away here. The mark is taken by Cripps. Goes by hand. They'll regain the lead if he nails this one. They are right back in this now. Thompson with the responsibility of kicking it in. They can create from this. Ballard with the ball. Turned it over. Is in his possession. He can take off after that handball. Ball up called. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Wins the race to the ball. The umpire will ball it up. Punched away. Scoops Bowes struggling to run at the moment. Half-time and Gold Coast have the lead by 3.
Gold Coast will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in the stats.
Carlton could give themselves plenty of chances. They've got more marks inside 50. It's their finishing skills that's letting them down.
Thanks for that, Gaz. With so much on the line, I'm looking forward to this second half. The third quarter about to get underway. Centre bounce. Big thump from Witts. The loose ball scooped up. Murphy gathers it now. Picked off the deck. Weller hacking it out of there. Great grab. 65 metres out. Dake slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Holding the ball.
Outstanding pressure.
Looks up with the kick. Open opportunity for Jones. Kicks it out of the back half. Does well to cut off the kick. Leave it on. Ainsworth goes it alone. It always looked close, but hits the post. Just a few points the difference. Teammates break for him. Doherty worked hard to get to that ball. Good mark and looks to send it back. McPherson opts to play on. The mark is taken by Petrevski-Seaton. Moves the ball by foot. Nice mark under pressure. Moves it by foot. Couldn't snaffle it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Stands tall and marks. Greenwood, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Goes by foot. Just gave it away. Sexton a bit too casual with the tackle. Petrevski-Seaton slick with the hands. Marks in a bit of space. Walsh slams it onto the boot. Finds a bit of room to mark. Penetrating handball. Receives the handball and takes off. Ball picked up. Thank you.
The players will be feeling the heat right now.
Punches it clear. Avoids the pressure. Gibbons unloads one towards goal. That was sweet. They put through another. He loved that one. Carlton steal back the lead.
That's great.
Back in the middle now. Witt with a big fist on it. McGovern gets the loose ball. Hurried kick. Intercepts the ball well. Thompson kicks it. Keeps it in play. The kick from Weller. Fiorini gets in a good position. Uses it now. He looks like he needs a spell. Marked by Thompson. He drives it. Bear dug it out. It'll be a ball up. Clears the contest. Gathered by Gibbons. Betts has it. Lining up for goal. Links with hands. Here's Curnow. Going for goal number 1. That goal is a cracker. Congratulated by his teammates. Carlton with a handy break. They lead Gold Coast 50-42.
That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Thumped clear. This is Miller. Anderson cuts it off. Going for goal number 1. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
No doubt about it.
He acknowledges the crowd.
He did really well.
We're back in motion. Hammers it. With the ball now. Movement by hand. Miles gives it off, and now they go. 50 metres out. Move it on. He decides to go for home. Darts it through for another. Sexton celebrating hard.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the... Carlton have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions. And
back in the middle to resume play. Witt gets onto the ball. Brody leads all comers on the ground.
the opposition need to get a hold of him.
Just put it on the boot. Ball ends up with the opposition. Puts it on the boot. Plowman leaps over the top. Elects to kick. Ball spills. He spears the ball. Silvani with an easy mark. Sweeping handball. Cripps on the ball. Going for goal number 3. Celebrating hard. Carlton go back in the lead again.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
The game is back underway. Thumps it clear. Has it now. Collects the loose ball. And the mark will be paid. Advances now. Drives towards half forward. Simpson collects the loose ball. Uses it by foot. Couldn't quite with the mark. Gets the loose ball. Pitnet quickly onto the boot. The loose ball picked up. And the umpire will ball it up.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto.
Pitnet got a fist to it. Using every energy he has left. McGovern gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Decides to play on. Got boot to ball. Doesn't take the mark. Lining up for goal number 4. Offline for a behind. Just a few points the difference. Searching for a teammate. Gets into some space to mark this. Miles kicks it long. Takes an uncontested mark. Decides to kick. Fiorini takes the mark uncontested. He has to hold on to those. Casbolt failing to get near it, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
With a driving kick. Found a way to keep it alive. Gets a quick Gold Coast, trailing by 3.
Carlton believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Gold Coast just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Thanks for that. Umpire ready to begin the final turn. We resume hostilities. Thumped clear. Practicing some fancy moves. Kick by Miles. Sexton not getting much of it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Picking it up was Plowman. Lobs the handball. Gibbons has resources out wide. Missed the target. Harbrow gets a quick kick away. Takes that one strongly. Miles pushes a low ball. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Ainsworth drives it inside 50. Petreski-Seaton has had plenty of it, Gaz.
He's everywhere at the moment.
He flicks it over. Gibbons has a teammate on the move. Can't take the mark, applying the physical pressure. Thompson there to mop up. Kicks hurriedly. The ball finds Greenwood. A low-stabbing kick. Picked up under pressure. Petreski-Seaton getting in on the act. A strong mark in the pack from Murphy. Chose to kick it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Ball collected. Plowman rushes with the kick. Spills the mark. Fights the good fight. He has the ball. Takes possession. Hands that ball to the opposition. Can't take possession. Harbrow elects to kick it long. Coughed up by Greenwood. Murphy just handballs into space. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. That kick goes out on the full. Decides to kick. Finds himself in space and marks. Missed the target. Sexton steals possession. Handballs. He gets his hands on the footy. Can't quite sneak through, and only a behind. Look, weighing up the options now. Doherty found some space and marked. Uses it now. Drops the mark. Anderson couldn't complete the tackle. Walsh releases the ball. Just kicks it long. Picked up now. Miller throws the ball away. Casbolt just kicks it long. Harbrow is blowing hard after that effort. Fantastic chase and tackle. Silvani doesn't want to let his teammates down with this. 40 metres out. Bit of an angle for this kick. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Silvani getting the crowd involved. Carlton by 8 points.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It hasn't always been clean.
About to resume hostilities. Witt thumps it forward. Controlled well off the bounce. Brodie needs a chance to rest. Nobody can hold on here. Quick handball, dishes it off to a player on the run. Slams it onto the boot. Nunes found some space and marked. The ball ends up going to ground. Sweeping handball from Cripps. Lucky to score with that shot. Carlton
are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Gets into a good position to take that. Gibbons scoops it up. Anderson gets in the way. He can take off after that handball. He gains possession, receives the handball and takes off. Hanley keeps coming, linking by hand, moves it by foot. Got hands to it, Petrevski-Seaton flicks it over. Picked off by Plowman. Easily takes the mark. Pittonet moves it now. A race for the loose ball. Casbolt collects it. Goes by foot. Taken well at ground level by Weller. The ball rolls over the boundary line.
It's very tense at the moment.
Toss back into play. Pittonet just swats it away. Ball up close to the boundary. Pittonet hurls it away. Decides to keep it alive. He wins possession. Givens now going for goal number 2. Hanley elects to kick. Cripps heads for home. Clear. Smiles all round. Carlton have 3 in a row. Carlton by 15 points.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
About to resume play. Witt with the hit. He's got the footy in his hands. Harbrow spills it, mops up the loose ball. It's a behind. The margin is 16. Thompson to bring it back into play. Decides to play on now. Goes with the kick. Gathers it now. Hits the target by hand. Ball gets cut off with quick hands. Has it now. Well collected.
Play on.
Puts it on the boot. Ball hits the deck.
Let him up, well.
Now we'll get a ball up. Swats it. Dishes it off. Murphy links up with a chance to run.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal.
The lead looking to bring it back into play. Plays on to himself. Thompson goes with the kick. Good mark there. Anderson just threw it. Drives the kick hard. Bowes didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah.
Carlton built some confidence off the back of that win, and aren't they excited? Your final word on today's game, Gary.
It's not the prettiest win you'll see, but they managed to get the job done.
We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. We're all the champions. They like to send up.
The final scores are in. Carlton 72, Gold Coast 55. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
We are the old dark navy blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. We're all the champions they like to send up. We'll keep our end up, and they will know.